Anxiety, depression, brain fog, fatigue, all something a sign that something is out of balance, perhaps, in your body. It often originates where we might least expect it. And here to talk about that is Jacqui Fleury. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what exactly are we referring to when we go there?
Right, so experiencing anxiety, depression, brain fog, fatigue, often can be a sign that something's out of balance in your body, and it often originates in the gut. So people would not expect that.
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't have said the gut. That's it. So experiencing one or all of these symptoms, as you say, originates in your gut. You think of it as sort of a second brain. Like,
yes.
Explain that.
Yeah. So if you think about your gut as a second brain, it produces about 90% of your serotonin. And serotonin is your feel-good hormone. So you have 90% in your gut and 10% in your brain. And your gut is also home to about 6 pounds of microbes. So even one round of antibiotics or one case of Montezuma's Revenge can actually change your moods from happy to sad.
This is interesting. Is this new and emerging information, or?
You know, Silicon Valley's known about this for years, as have scientists, and there are many studies that actually show treating the gut to be as effective as prescription medications when you're talking about anxiety and depression.
Okay. So is it a complicated approach then?
You know, oftentimes it's just a simple diet change. There's a simple gut protocol that we use, and oftentimes a few targeted supplements are really all it takes to get you back in charge of your energy and your mental health. So if you take charge of your moods, it can actually skyrocket your performance. So there are many things that can be done, but it's a really simple approach.
All right, so we've got about 2 minutes left. What is the main takeaway here?
The main takeaway is that if you are dealing with mental health challenges, it is important to connect with your healthcare provider, with your doctor, because in some cases medications can be a lifesaver. For many other people, there are simple strategies that you can do that actually put you back in charge of your mental health and really help positively impact your moods as an overall strategy for mental health.
All right, and you used, it was the garden analogy before we went on. I thought that was really interesting. It painted a picture and it put it into perspective.
Yeah, so if you think about your gut as a garden, you're going to have weeds and you have flowers growing in that garden, and then you have compost, which is the food that you put in your garden or in your body. So what you eat either positively or negatively impacts your moods in many cases. Something we'd be mindful of as the days get shorter. We keep seeing the sunrise getting later and later, the sunset getting earlier and earlier, and as the days get shorter, that affects our moods too. Absolutely, absolutely. So it's certainly a topic that is worth exploring in further detail as it relates to certain foods that can have that effect, as well as the effect of light and certain nutrients that we might be deficient in as the days get shorter.
All right, Jacqui, thanks so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.